Paid for by Marjan, Philhour for Supervisor 2020. Financial disclosures are available at sfethics.org. Hi, everyone. My name is Marjan Philhour, and I am so excited today to be sitting virtually with Chloe Jackman.
Safe, socially distant.
I know, a safe sitting down and a safe conversation with Chloe Jackman, who is the owner of Chloe Jackman Photography. I'm really excited to be here with you today. So it's kind of weird because now whenever, we talk to people on the phone or on Zoom, we instinctively say, how are you doing? Right. But it's like, how are you doing? It both physically and emotionally, and just in light of all that is happening. How are you holding up?
It's funny. I was texting with a girlfriend, actually my friend who owns Pretty Please Bake Shop on 3rd down the street earlier today. And, we were asking, checking in, and it was like, today I feel good. I feel like I'm on an upswing. I'm trying to get a rhythm going. But it has been a, dark and emotional couple of weeks, just the uncertainty, the mourning of this life that was just kind of chucking along nice and busy. And 2020 was looking to be the best year yet, which is crazy because so many people are saying right? That. There are silver linings, right? Like there, especially as somebody like me who has a community and a support and family and a husband who is still working, and I will be able to put food in my fridge, and I'm not gonna end up on the street. So like, I know that I am part of this lucky percentage of people who gets to look for silver linings in this insane thing that's happening. Right. So that's what I'm trying to do right now.
What about being part of the Clement Street Merchants Association and such a strong community of people and, local businesses whose, heart and soul are in everything they do every day? What has that been like for you?
I mean, it's magical. The second this started, it was just like emails and everybody was like, this is so crazy. How can we help each other? How can we support? People have been coming up with amazing ideas. And I've been working closely with Ishal and Rachel, the owner of Tonelay, who you spoke with, I think, already. Just in trying to find creative ways that we can, build community. If anybody has an issue or something that they're working on or whatever, like you can put it out to this Clement Street Merchants Association and people will rally around you. And it's really a blessing to be part of this network and this little tribe.
Well, let's talk about your business in particular. I mean, with the shelter in place order, and for a business such as yours, which so much of it is the human connection and capturing like that spirit. What have your days been like, and what are some of the bigger projects you're focusing on?
Well, right now, what I've been doing, part of my routine, is getting up in the morning with my 11-month-old son and streaming. We stream my friend's yoga class. And so we do some yoga and like try to work out and have some breakfast. And then I, put him down for his nap because, he's up for 2 hours and he's like, I'm so tired. I got to go back to bed. And I'm like, me too. And then I'm, on phone calls and meetings. I work with an amazing social media team, like SEO. She's been working with me on my SEO for 7 or 8 years. And so she and I are connecting regularly. We've been focusing on all the photos that I've taken of the merchants in the neighborhood. We're featuring merchants on all the streets, because we started a spreadsheet via Rachel and Michelle's great idea about what all the merchants are doing to be online, because now you have to move online, right? Like this is it. And so there's this silver lining that's coming out of this, I think, for a lot of small businesses, is how to diversify your business and not just be a storefront, right? So they're having to like push and suddenly become online shops. And so, my initial thought is to help support that. I'm gonna start doing some tutorial videos for how merchants can shoot their own products. And then I've also just been sharing videos about my own feelings and just how this is going for me, to kind of create some safe space for people to feel the way they're going to feel.
I mean, I know I've experienced the whole range of emotions around, like some days it's like, this is going to be great. Everything will be fine. And then it's like, I can't even understand how this is going to work out.
I don't want to get up out of bed.
I know. Yeah. No, that's amazing. That's so wonderful. So what has been the biggest challenge for you? And what would you recommend as changes going forward, right? So that next time something like this happens, and hopefully there won't be another next time in our lifetime, but we want to be realistic, like what kind of safety net can we kind of look towards or
Provide.
aspire towards, to support small businesses in San
I mean,
Francisco?
at this point, I haven't received anything.
Oh my gosh, I know.
So I've applied for the SBA, the $10,000 grant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually think that I qualify for the PPE, the Paycheck Protection,
Oh, right.
because I don't actually have W-2 employees, even though it does say that it also can cover rent and mortgage and all these other things. And Salesforce is actually one of my biggest clients, and I just saw that I just put my name in the hat to get some information for when they're putting their grant out. But I also put my name in the hat for the Verizon and the Apple, like something else, and I just haven't heard anything. I think that the biggest issue is that you don't know anything. Now, all these people I'm talking to are just like, I don't know. Like, did it go through? Do they have my name? And you can't get a hold of anybody. So it's like, you just don't know. And, I have people that I pay 1099, but I have friends who have W-2 employees that they are trying to keep on payroll and need this money, like we can get through April, but then what?
Yeah, exactly.
May is scary. And there's a trickle down effect, like I think that there should be some kind of relief for commercial rents.
Well, we need to make sure to get that word out there about what you're doing for local businesses, because I know now more than ever, photos on websites are really going to be very important.
And I've got the time.
Yeah, I know. Well, so we will definitely put your website out there. And so are you, and well, you have I was going to ask what your hours were.
During the day.
When you're awake.
Yeah, when I'm awake. Pretty flexible. And I'm doing like trade and bartering and just helping. And if you don't have anything, then it's fine. Like I'll just come and do it because I just want to be helpful. And again, like I think that building this community and supporting each other in any way that we can now will really build that foundation for how we thrive on the other side of this.
Yes,
I think that is
I couldn't
so important.
I couldn't agree more. And that's exactly, that's a perfect way to kind of encapsulate what we've been talking about here, that we're all in this together. And even though it's a real struggle right now, that how we emerge out of this and how we continue on and thrive, well, so much of it and what we experience during this time is going to play a really important role.
Yeah, it is. It is. We have to take care of each other.
Yeah,
it's scary and it's hard.
Yes. No, 100% agree. 100% agree. And you're already leading with your fellow merchants and doing that. So thank you so much. Thank you for all you're doing.
Welcome.
And we'll make sure to spread the word. Okay.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for your time, and we'll be in touch soon.
Thank you. And let me know if you need help with the pottery.
Yes, will do. Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Bye.